If you think chess is just a game of moves, you're clearly missing the point. Just like we might be missing the truth about what's really out there. Our planet holds countless mysteries, and beyond it, even more. But what does any of this have to do with the game of chess? Well, more than you'd expect. Researching the game's benefits brings up an endless praise for its effects on memory, decision-making, and critical thinking. Wait, did I just say critical thinking? Yes, I did. And that's exactly where things start getting interesting. You see, when we play chess, we don't just move pieces around a board. We're actually learning how to think ahead, analyze complexities, and challenge our assumptions. That is the same mindset we need to explore the bigger questions in life, like whether we're truly seeing the full picture when it comes to life around the unknown. So what does the game of chess and critical thinking have to do anything with unlocking the mysteries of the unknown? Hello everyone, my name is Amit Eyyani, and today, through my TEDx speech, I will show you that it's very possible to see what you cannot. You will be able to understand the world around you better and be open to new perspectives. Now stay close, as we're soon about to explore the mysteries of the universe, which may not remain so mysterious any longer. So what is the game of chess? A centuries-old board game had to tell us about the mysteries of the unknown. And what does critical thinking have to do with the question, do aliens really exist? Truthfully, we have no solid evidence on the existence of aliens, but that sentence has been altered in many minds. Not because of counter ideas, but a lack of information. That sentence has become, we have proof that aliens don't exist. But think about it. What does a lack of evidence really mean? It doesn't mean proof of absence. It just means that we haven't found the answers yet. In the same way, a chess game isn't over when we can't see all the moves. It's only when we've analyzed every possible outcome and that we truly understand the position. So how can we say that there is no life beyond us when our tools for searching are still evolving? Just like the skills we develop through chess. The truth is, when we don't have the full picture, it's easy to jump into conclusions or rush to act. And when we think we know all the moves, we might just be looking at part of the board. So what can we do about this? There are many ideas, but I recommend one above all. My idea. All you have to do is ask yourself, am I seeing the full picture? Am I seeing the full picture? Repeat it a few times to yourself and you will get it. Let's take an example to see where we can implement this. A person is upset with a friend who hasn't been answering to their texts in a very long time. He starts to feel neglected and makes assumptions about his friend's intentions. But this person is smart. He has listened to my speech, so he pauses and asks himself, am I seeing the full picture? The question prompts him to think about other possible explanations. Maybe his friend is going through something hard or might just be overwhelmed with his own life. It's not necessarily about being ignored, but about viewing the full context. This leads to him reaching out with empathy rather than reacting impulsively. his perspective shifts from frustration to understanding. This is a small situation, but the trick can be implemented everywhere. Why is that? Well, it's the power of critical thinking, or more precisely, metacognition thinking. Metacognition thinking is commonly known as reflexive thinking, as you reflect your ideas back and forth until you get the right answer. Think of it as thinking of what you're thinking. Now let me challenge you all, sitting here for a moment. Picture yourself sitting in front of a chessboard, about to make a move against a world chess champion, Magnus Carlsen. It's your turn to play, but the clock is ticking. So you pause and ask yourself, am I seeing the full picture? Is there something in this position, a hidden move or threat that I haven't analyzed? Am I overlooking something? Now take that same question and apply it to a problem in your life. Maybe it's trouble with a friend, a problem at school, or even a choice about what path to take in the future. What if instead of rushing to act, you paused and thought, am I looking at the full picture? Am I only looking at part of the board? Once, I was so sure that the answer that I came up with was correct to one of the questions my maths teacher asked that I said it right away. But when the whole class answered it later on, I was surprised to find out that I had got it wrong. When I checked my answer and my working, I was surprised to find out that what really went wrong was the fact that I didn't read the full question. If I had taken another glance at the question or asked myself, am I seeing the full picture? I bet I would have never made a mistake. That's the power of shifting your perspective. In chess, it can mean the difference between victory and defeat. But in life, it can mean finding solutions to problems you never thought possible. Building stronger trusts, or even answering the big questions. Now, I have a one-time offer for all of you sitting here. Whether it's help with solving problems or building stronger trusts, all I have to do is share this one powerful idea. But wait, I already did. Now it's your part. If you can take this idea and truly make it your own, and if you can ask yourself, am I seeing the full picture? I guarantee that you'll uncover perspectives in the world that you never thought possible and see it in a new way. Now, before I leave, I would like to leave you all with a question to ponder on. Do aliens really exist? Think carefully, because the answer might just depend on whether you're looking at the whole board. Thank you for your time, and this is Amit Eyyani.